Now there are artists and art groups working and painting and creating all over the Alberni Valley, but there is a cluster of them right on Argyle Street, stretching from the Roland Arts Centre right down to Harbour Quay. And that is an area that has been designated as the Rotary Arts District. And here I have a woman who wears many hats. Today she's wearing the Aerosmith Rotary Club hat. Teresa Kingston, hello.
Hello, Nancy.
So the Rotary Arts District, what came first? All of the art happenings on that street or the district?
Well, the art was happening on the district, and Rotary was looking for a long-term project to make a difference in the community, and wanted to do something uptown, and came up with the idea of turning that area, or designating it Rotary Arts District, or RAD for short.
And what does that designation mean for that area?
Well, hopefully it's drawing attention to the area. Rotary is investing some of the money that we fundraise for in the area, and it's, I think, an umbrella of those organizations that are on there. They were already working together prior, but this one just elevates them in the community's eyes. As well, there's been other groups like Art Matters and that have moved to that area, and I'm not sure if they moved there because it was called an arts district, or it just is because of the natural location.
And of course, it is very visibly designated. What did the city have to do to support this designation?
Well, Rotary approached the city, and there was no cost to the city, and so Rotary placed the signage on the poles, the banner, the hardware. The city provided that, and again, that was already there. And it was just a matter of the city seeing it as a good idea of collaboration and support for the arts in that area.
Now, you mentioned the banner hardware. This is the hardware that those lovely painted banners hang from every spring and summer, and that is probably what most people associate with the Arts District.
That's true, and that's a program that Rotary that we started in a way of how do you get the whole community involved in that particular area. And so it's not just for artists, it's for the community, because if the community's not supporting the arts, then it doesn't flourish. And so this is a way that families, children, artists all come together and paint their banners, and it truly does make a difference in the community. The color and just the recognition and the pride that people take when they drive by, and that's my banner.
Now, as time went on, you also created a grant program.
Yes, what we had originally done is created quite an ambitious strategic plan. Really, looking at, it wasn't just about this becoming an arts district, is how do you enhance the vitality and the economic support for the uptown area. And so that's what Rotary was looking at. But we realized we're a small club, we're only 19 members, and that we couldn't do it all. And it really needs to be owned by the arts groups and by community groups in terms of that area. So instead of us doing the work, what does Rotary and other service clubs do well is they raise money to give to groups. So we created the Arts District Grant Program, which is now in its third year. And so we take funding that we make from the Wine Festival. So 75% of our Wine Festival each fall supports the grant program, and we give out small grants from $5,000 up to, I think, $2,500 is our largest, to groups who are doing things specifically in the area. So that could be from a piece of public art to growing the audience at the Capitol Theatre, to festivals, those types of things. So people apply, and their applications are adjudicated, and the money's given out. We can fund individuals as well as businesses. So in the past, most grant programs are just for not-for-profits or government. This is wide open to anyone who has an idea to draw people to the Arts District.
And you said something very interesting when you were talking about why the Rotary Club seized on this. You wanted it to be an economic and livability driver. Clearly you believe that the arts make a community more livable.
Oh, definitely. And there's lots of research out there that talks about the arts and culture sector as being an amazing economic generator for communities. And we hear stories all the time about artists who are moving here because of the affordability of our community. And it just is a mechanism and a sector that does have vitality and growth, and it supports people of all ages. And those artists are looking at generating income, which again contributes to the economy. And I think that's something that this community should take some pride in, and we should be doing whatever we can to support that creativity and innovation, because I think that's where new ideas in a community come from, is that particular, the creative expression in this community.
Absolutely. Well, you've done a fine job with the Rotary Arts District of recognizing that innovation, that exuberance and energy that artists bring. And I know there are people out there that want to find out more about the grants, about the banner program, about everything that's going on, and just about Rotary. How do they do that?
They can connect with myself. I'm currently the president of the club, and so you can do that through calling me at my work here at Echo Center, or emailing me, and or get in touch with some of my fellow Rotarians.
Excellent. Teresa, thank you so much for telling us about
You're
it
welcome.
today.
Thank you, Nancy.
Well, that does bring us to the end of our show. Thank you so much for watching. We really do live in a pretty cool and artistic place. We'll see you next time, where you live.